ideas, put them on the board, you then save that concept and then put it into Moodle to save the whole screen. So again, you're working with a tool that hopefully you're sort of basically familiar with, certainly not very hard to operate. Another template I quickly put together the other night, took me a couple of minutes. You could reuse and recycle, sort of saves a new copy each time you go. Another idea. Yep, is that cool? All right. Right, which is all very good and interesting. Actually get writing on the board, and you could save all that, and that's good. But I think where it actually becomes quite a powerful tool is when you actually get the kids to come up and actually work on the board. So the beauty of it is you can prepare this sort of stuff in your own time, stick it in your H drive, and then open it up and away you go. Build up a bank of sort of activities as you go. A couple of ideas there. You have drag and drop type activities, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. Uncover the answer, all sorts of different things that you can do. Hop over to my carefully prepared activities.
There's one that you prepared earlier.
Right. Quite fond of this one. So still in Paint. Grab a map off the web. So you could do it if you're doing a geography sort of activity. Get the kids to research like great places around our great nation. When you could go on a holiday. Right, you can see where I'm going with this. So you'd say Melbourne. How am I going to get away with it before it flies off on me? Hello, come on. No. No. Come on.
It's gone to the centre, that's right.
Okay. You could write up the names there. Get the kids to come up and write the names. Then you could actually map out your holiday. Okay, so we're starting out here in Melbourne. Where would we go next? I go up to Sydney. They could actually. Then I guess we're going over to Western Australia.
random travel.
That's a flight, that one.
Uluru. Right, over here. Let's head off to Cairns next. So you could actually plot it out on the screen. So obviously your imagination is the only limit to the various ways you can do it. But you start to think about how you can touch the screen and actually draw stuff on it. Again, capture that, save it, stick it into Moodle. You can give it out to the kids and they can make it part of the PowerPoint, so on and so forth.
So what other software can you use instead of Paint? Like what other packages?
You can draw shapes.
No, but instead
of the program.
Could you use Paint Large?
I haven't.
To set this up.
Okay.
To use your different templates, you've used Paint.
Yeah, well you could. Yeah.
But what else could you use?
Well, anything that you can draw with would work fine.
So otherwise you'd have to use typing, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like if you put up a Word document there, you'd be.
Well, that's right.
typing.
That's why.
Would you use OneNote?
Yeah, but when it actually functions like it ought to, I think the mouse skill is great. But we should be able to just handwrite on the board.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if you use OneNote, because you can use OneNote on a tablet with your pen on a tablet.
Yeah, except OneNote's probably on these. I'll check that in a minute. It's probably on every computer. And you could actually handwrite your notes and save it. If you're working with a device class, then you could share that with multiple kids.
Does IWB, the brand, sell programs, interactive programs?
That's the hardware. So the actual brand, this one's Two Touch.
Oh, Two Touch. Does Two Touch sell?
Yeah, so they really just supply you with the hardware, and then you kind of work out how to use it after that. Someone mentioned
There
Word.
is something loaded on there for Two Touch, isn't there? Some software for Two
Not that I
Touch.
could find.
I think there is.
Yeah, I'd be happy to be corrected.
I think there's two things that you can use.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there is. Just better see if I can find them. Maybe they're in the programs.
I'll have a look at it. Another one I threw together quickly. Right, so you don't just have to write, you can actually just move things around. So these are IT related words, so you get the kids to sort out what the definitions are and then to come to the board and actually match them up. Effectiveness, which one of those is the data useful in the context? No, that's not it. How well a solution handles issues of clarity, ease of use. I think that's it. Grab it. Match it up. Drag it over there and match it up.
Why have we got a 4 o'clock bell?
Those are going 6 times today.
Alright, kind of get the idea. So you can just sort of grab the boxes and actually put them beside the correct answer.
Last
Like
Wednesday
that.
we had parent-teacher interviews.
Okay. Yeah, so that would work.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, the mouse is like it's not helping my cause at all. Yeah, they basically move them around the screen, actually match them up with the appropriate box. So again, this didn't take me all that long to put together. There's a couple of text boxes I've kind of started. All you simply do is insert, shape, there's the mouse, whatever box you like, just draw it on, and then add text to it, and away you go. So once you've got a couple there, you can copy and paste them, and format them, and easy peasy. But kids come up, move things around on the board. Everyone feels like they're part of what's happening. Very exciting. So we'll move this one. Right, that goes with the middle. Like that. Now, just to prove that I can think outside my learning area, here's another one of them. Uncover the answer. All right. So you can get the kids to work out a bunch of problems, and then as a group go through what they are. So 3 plus what would that be? Get the kid to come up, and actually they could just use the normal whiteboard marker. I think the answer for this one is 42. No, that's not going to work. No, because it's words, so that isn't going to work.
No, but you could do it as a whiteboard marker.
Sorry?
You could do it with the whiteboard marker, because that was dead.
Yeah, that was
And you
dead,
would
but-
get your answers there, but they wouldn't be,
Yep.
would they be recorded on that? You wouldn't need it to be.
No, because the answer's already there.
Just got to be careful you're not selecting things as you're going.
Yes.
Which makes it fun. But after you've kind of gone through the answers and you're ready to throw chocolate at the kids who got it right, I think the answer, Mr. Stanley, is 42. Is that right? Kid comes up. Let's have a look. Grab it.
Yay.
The answer is 42. How about that? That is right, isn't it?
Yes.
But maths was never really my forte. It's yeah, so a bit of excitement about actually sort of uncovering the answer and getting the kids to come up, moving things around.
You could actually do that at quite a high level, couldn't you? Like you can do exam multiple choice questions and stuff, throw them on the board.
Yeah. And there's, I mean, you could, it all depends on how much time and effort and imagination you put into it. I mean, you could achieve the same thing by using PowerPoint, actually having things like move on touch. So, what's the answer to this one? Tap. And the next action is the box moves itself out of the way by so many degrees, and then it actually exposes the answer. So, rather than kids moving it, just come up and tap and it goes. Yeah, it's really all up to how much imagination you can put into it. that's kind of the extent of the examples I've put together. But what I really like about it is that you're using tools that you already know, and you're just sort of rethinking how you're actually working with them. Not hard to put some boxes on the screen and then shove them out of the way. It just changes the feel of the classroom when the kids are coming up and actually having a go. But, yeah. Right, perhaps not there.
Daniel, please excuse me, but thank you, and I do have to go. But I'm going to give it a go. Thank you.
Can I rub this off without? No, I can't.
Does the how's the whiteboard eraser go on there if you're writing?
Not good.
It toggles it.
Ruins the, when you have to
Calibrate.
Calibrate.
Okay.
It beeps all the time because it's magnetic.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'd have to get one that's not magnetic. Like next door's one, I don't think is magnetic.
Yeah.
There are a couple around that aren't magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's one at Karen Downs too, which actually the hardware for the thing actually sits in the data projector rather than the board. So you can come up and put your finger on there and register up there. Thank you. Let's just close my PowerPoint now. Yeah, it actually registers what you're doing up in the actual data projector. It's where all the thinking's going on, which is kind of clever. Back in. Alright, so just in wrapping up, I guess the really important things are, and I found this out preparing for this, that you've got to come in and make sure the hardware's actually working before you sort of launch into doing something. I mean, that's hard and fast rule with technology. Don't expect it's just going to work. Chances are it won't if you rely on it. But checking that everything's plugged in and actually works, and come in lunchtime beforehand or whatever, and get it all going. Obviously that makes a lot of sense. You have to work out of your H drive, so that's something to factor into. You can prepare stuff on your laptop, get your templates all ready to go, but then you've got to work on the machine that's over there. So I've actually put everything in mine on your USB for today, but easy for you guys here, I suppose, to put things in your H drive. You can make as many templates as you want.
I never use my H drive.
Yeah, only if I know that I'm going to be somewhere and I don't have my laptop. You can just access it that way.
But you see, I have a tablet. So I use OneNote up in the senior school, and I sit there and I do my notes and it's on there. And then I make a PDF of the notes, and I put the PDF on Moodle. So the kids have their notes. Because we don't have interactive whiteboards up here.
Right. Okay, well, let's rethink how this can actually take a step out of that process. And just sort of printing the screen PDF before you move on. And you could stitch them all together into one bigger PDF at the end, I guess. That would make sense. So you can prepare as many templates as you like. I've just done one-page things here, but obviously you could have multiple pages in a Word document. Just keep sliding them up as you want to reveal the next thing, move them around, remembering to say there's something different, otherwise you'll lose all the work on your template, which is what we use for a different class. And as we've been saying, the obvious advantage is after you finish doing what you're doing, you can save it, you can actually keep it rather than rubbing it off. How many times do you see that on the board? Someone's written, please do not rub this off.
And they see it after they've rubbed it off.
That obviously doesn't need to happen here. You can prepare things like that in advance, have them sitting on the board for the kids to see. Add to them as you go even, and then save and come back next time. So that's sort of the guts of what I had prepared for today. So world's your oyster, so work with it in whatever way you can see there's benefit there, and the hardware isn't working properly, harass your text.